Virat Kohli is an Indian international cricketer and former captain of the Indian national team. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest batsmen of all time in limited overs cricket. Kohli plays as a right-handed batsman for Royal Challengers Bangalore in the IPL and for Delhi in Indian domestic cricket. He holds the record for scoring most runs in both T20 internationals and in IPL. In 2020, the International Cricket Council named him as Player of Decade. Kohli has also contributed to India's successes, including winning the 2011 World Cup and the 2013 Champions Trophy. Usain Bolt is still known as the fastest man alive. Though he retired in 2017 and had lost a race or two, the 8-time Olympic gold medalist currently holds the official world record for both the men's 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, which he achieved at the 2009 World Championships in Berlin. He ran the 100-meter in 9.58 seconds and the 200-meter in 19.19 seconds. And he was part of the 4x 100-meter world record-holding relay team at the London 2012 Summer Olympics. Bolt is also the only sprinter to have won 100-meter and 200-meter titles at 3 consecutive Olympics in 2008, 2012, and 2016. Abdulmanapovich Nurmagomedov is a Russian former professional mixed martial artist. He competed in the lightweight division of the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, where he was the longest reigning UFC lightweight champion ever, having held the title from April 2018 to March 2021. With 29 wins and no losses, he retired with an undefeated record. Nurmagomedov is widely considered to be among the greatest mixed martial artists of all time, and was inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame on June 30, 2022. Coming from the Republic of Dagestan in Russia, Nurmagomedov is the first Muslim to win a UFC title. He is the most followed Russian on Instagram, with more than 34 million followers as of December 2022. He is also a mixed martial arts, MMA, promoter, known for promoting the Eagle Fighting Championship, EFC. Since retirement, he has transitioned to a mixed martial arts coach and cornerman. McGregor is an Irish professional mixed martial artist who currently competes in the UFC. He has competed in boxing and kickboxing. He has won 2 UFC titles, having successfully defended his featherweight title 7 times, and also won the lightweight title from Eddie Alvarez. He has been ranked as the #1 featherweight fighter by UFC. McGregor began training in Taekwondo at age 10 and later moved on to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu when he was 14 years old. He then began to compete in amateur MMA competitions before turning professional at 19 years old. He became the Cage Warriors featherweight champion in 2009 and went on to win multiple regional titles within Europe before making his UFC debut against Max Holloway in 2013. In June 2016, McGregor defeated Eddie Alvarez to become the first person to hold 2 UFC titles simultaneously after winning both belts with a massive 4th-round TKO victory over Nate Diaz at UFC 202. Beckham is an icon of English football. The fashionable winger has it all: dashing good looks, a pop star wife, and even the ability to kick a ball. When Beckham does decide to kick a ball, it goes where he wants. Although the former Manchester United man has never flaunted amazing pace, his passing accuracy and vision competes with the world's best. Furthermore, Beckham's free kick stance is known throughout the globe and often ends with a spectacular result. Well, you'd be hard-pressed to find a human being in the developed world who doesn't know who Beckham is, because the guy is pretty much everywhere. And raised in nearby Bondy, Mbappe began his senior club career in 2015 playing for Monaco, where he won the League One title. In 2017, aged 18, Mbappe signed for Paris Saint-Germain on an eventual permanent transfer worth €180 million, making him the second most expensive player and most expensive teenage player. There, he has won 4 League One titles and 3 Coupes de France and is the club's second highest all-time top goal scorer. He helped PSG attain a domestic quadruple in the 2019-20 season and led the club to its first ever Champions League final. At international level, Mbappe made his senior debut for France in 2017, at age 18. At the 2018 FIFA World Cup, Mbappe became the youngest French player to score at a World Cup, and became the second teenager, after Pelé, to score in a World Cup final. He finished as the joint second highest goalscorer as France won the tournament, and won the FIFA World Cup Best Young Player and French Player of the Year for his performances. At the 2022 FIFA World Cup, France reached the final. Mbappé won the Golden Boot and Silver Ball and set the record for most goals scored in World Cup finals. Ali was the greatest boxer of all time. He was not only the best boxer in history, but also one of the greatest athletes. Muhammad Ali stood up for what he believed in and was a true leader who inspired others to do the same. He had a very successful career in boxing and accomplished many things that no other person had done before him. Muhammad Ali won 3 gold medals at the Olympics, 2 of which were won while he was serving in the military during Vietnam War. He also won an Oscar for his performance in The Greatest. Muhammad Ali will always be remembered as one of the greatest American athletes who ever lived, and his legacy will live on forever. Pelé began playing for Santos at age 15 and the Brazil national team at 16. During his international career, he won 3 FIFA World Cups, 1958, 1962 and 1970, the only player to do so. He was nicknamed O Rei, the King, following the 1958 tournament. Pelé is the joint top goalscorer for Brazil with 77 goals in 92 games. At the club level, he was Santos' all-time top goalscorer with 643 goals in 659 games. In a golden era for Santos, he led the club to the 1962 and 1963 Copa Libertadores, and to the 1962 and 1963 Intercontinental Cup. Credited with connecting the phrase "the beautiful game" with football, Pelé's electrifying play and penchant for spectacular goals made him a star around the world, and his teams toured internationally to take full advantage of his popularity. After retiring in 1977, Pelé was a worldwide ambassador for football and made many acting and commercial ventures. Messi, also known as Leo Messi, is an Argentine professional footballer who plays as a forward for Ligue 1 club Paris Saint-Germain and captains the Argentina national team. Widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Messi has won a record 7 Ballon d'Or awards, a record 6 European Golden Shoes, and in 2020 was named to the Ballon d'Or Dream Team. Until leaving the club in 2021, he had spent his entire professional career with Barcelona, where he won a club record 35 trophies, including 10 La Liga titles, 7 Copa del Rey titles and 4 UEFA Champions Leagues. With his country, he won the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 FIFA World Cup. A prolific goalscorer and creative playmaker, Messi holds the records for most goals in La Liga, 404, most hat-tricks in La Liga, 36, and the UEFA Champions League, 8, and most assists in La Liga, 192, and the Copa America, 17. He has also the most international goals by a South American male, 98. Messi has scored over 790 senior career goals for club and country, and has the most goals by a player for a single club, 600. Ronaldo is a Portuguese professional footballer who plays as a forward for Saudi professional league club Al Nassr and captains the Portugal national team. Widely regarded as one of the greatest players of all time, Ronaldo has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards, no 3, and 4 European Golden Shoes, the most by a European player. He has won 32 trophies in his career, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, the UEFA European Championship, and the UEFA Nations League. Ronaldo holds the records for most appearances, 183, goals, 140, and assists, 42, in the Champions League, goals in the European Championship, 14, international goals, 118, and joint most international appearances, 196. He is one of the few players to have made over 1,100 professional career appearances, and has scored over 800 official senior career goals for club and country.